bright and early. It's not breakfast.
Oh my gosh. Breakfast of champions. He did have oatmeal too.
When I look at the sun going down to the sky, all I want is to be there with a new state of mind.
Welcome back to day 78. I'm Captain.
And I'm Sunshine.
And we're still walking.
And we're still talking. We are gonna go either between 17-ish and 21 miles today. We started at about 7:15. It is a whopping...
Pause for dramatic effect.
67 degrees. I slept well. Did you sleep well?
I slept well. I feel like the rain kind of lulled me to sleep last night.
It did. It kind of rocked us to sleep. It was a pretty big thunder and lightning storm last night, and I'm glad we got the tent up and got in when we did because it started raining shortly after. It looks like a relatively easy terrain today. We are taking a zero tomorrow. It's his first zero in 2 weeks. I don't really need one because I just took 3 days off, but I'm not going to proceed. Oh, I could proceed on without you. You didn't wait for me.
You could proceed on, and then I could catch you about 2 days later.
You could catch me about 2 days later. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a great day. Plentiful water sources, which is really nice. It's not supposed to be as hot as yesterday, and that's it.
I'm also expecting them to be plentiful now that it's rained.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it didn't rain that much, but you're right. It'll probably
filled
give
up
us
the
some.
reservoirs a little bit more.
Gave us a little more water, which is good. And then, guys, in just a couple days, we're going to be in Shenandoah. So Captain is typically the one who refills our water. It's so funny because it's something I was so scared of before we started. You guys all remember my Sawyer squeeze incident. And now it feels just like, I don't even do it as much as him, but it's so routine and so just typical. Would you say this is a pretty good flow?
Oh, this is amazing.
See how the water's flowing right there? Sometimes it's just like a trickle off a leaf that someone has kind of jimmy rigged. So he fills this up. We use the C-Knock bag. It got a puncture in it. I think it was our fault that the puncture happened. And then we got a platypus instead, and he's not a fan of the platypus one. Why were you not a fan of the platypus? Oh. And sometimes that happens. Oh, look, it's not all out. Hurry, get it. He got all nervous around you guys. Grab it before it all falls out. It's a slippery little bugger. You want to fill it up more? Captain just fell on the rocks. So after a rain, it's really difficult if you're walking on rocky terrain because they're super slippery and mossy, and it's just, I've caught myself almost falling about 6 times already, and we've been on the trail for 30 minutes, so not much at all. It happens a lot. I'm hoping it's going to level out a bit and we don't have to walk on the rocks anymore this morning. So that one actually, our last C-Knock held 2 liters of water. This one holds 3, which he likes because it's just one fill up usually, and we're good to go. Okay, so what didn't you like about the platypus one?
The platypus one, on the plastic parts that connected to the Sawyer squeeze, the actual filter itself, they wore out really quickly. So it was starting to leak from the connection that I had with this part of
already?
Yeah, within a few days of using it.
Wow, okay.
But in reality, it's not meant to be holding water that you filter. It's just meant to be like a water bladder, like something.
Oh, that's its main purpose. Okay, this one has a bigger purpose.
Yes.
Okay, so, and then we use the Sawyer squeeze with the coupling on it. Is that
what coupling?
That blue thing on the end is the coupling. That didn't come with it.
No, this connects to the water bottles to make it easier. Normally, if you don't have it, you just kind of...
It goes slower, right?
No, it just goes in.
Oh, it does. Okay.
But you don't have the ability to connect it to the water bottle.
We don't carry a backup C-Knock. There's just no need. We can transfer from bottle to bottle with the Sawyer squeeze if we need to, but we carry an extra water filter because in the event something like that goes And there, you know, we've gone days without seeing people that we need to still be able to get water. So I have an extra one in my bag, and it hasn't come to the point where we have to use it yet. You did think at one point you might have to use it, but you didn't, right?
Yeah.
Hold it up here so I can show them how it's really not coming out very fast today, though. Oh, because it's not straight up, right?
Yeah.
Not afraid of losing what I found.
I absolutely love all the smells that come up after the rain. It smells like fresh greens, like spinach, even though it's not spinach, and kale and all that stuff. And then the moss has an amazing smell. Plus, it's a little extra cool, minus the really slippery rocks. Yeah, the slippery rocks are pretty tough. And I've got a complaint. Gear Gab, my black diamond poles. If you look on the end here, this bottom one right here, the tip broke off. That's the first time it's broke off on me. Captain's had 2 of them break off on him. So I don't think these are necessarily durable enough. They're lightweight, but I don't think they're durable enough for this hike. We've just been returning them at REI, getting new ones, but the last time it cost us 5 hours in the car, or 6 hours in the car. And I'm not gonna do that. We're not even halfway in, and this will be our 3rd time. Captain has a $6 pair that he's using right now, which are heavier, because his broke last week, and now mine broke this week. So, and I need that tip on there, especially going through this rocky area. So I think we got to get ourselves to an REI, which I don't know when that's going to happen. Return them, and then I'm going to try it Lucky, which I've been dying to try out. But I had hoped these would work because I like how easy they go together, how lightweight they are. But we're fortunate because Will is often around, but REI is not around to return. If we'd bought them on Amazon, we'd have to send them back to Black Diamond, and that would be a real pain. And then finding other poles and whatnot. So in the meantime, and then what do you do with those when you get, so it's not worth it. I loved them, but I'm not in love with them anymore.
Everything, every part of me, I'm yours. Oh,
I think that's a ski slope. I was just going, wow, why are there apartments in the middle of that mountain over there? And I think it's a ski slope that you can ski. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what ski slope it is. What state are we in? How can we forget? Virginia, we've been here for 6 years.
We're in East Carolina.
It's beautiful. So I know I seem like a woman full of excuses every time I'm like, we're gonna tape at lunch and doing a Q&A. So, excuse me. So I sat down, I had like lentils with a bunch of Indian spices, a little package from Trader Joe's, which is delicious, and I want to tell you guys about it. But then this guy comes along and he says, did you see the bear? I think it's just like a trail conspiracy now. Like when you see the girl with the pink hair, just say to her, did you see the bear? And she's gonna start freaking out. So I said, no, I didn't see the bear. Where did you see it? And he said, oh, back here. And I'm like, well, exactly what mile? So it was about 2 miles, I think about 2 miles back. But he said, it was the weirdest looking bear. So he showed me a picture of it. It was like skinny and part hairless. And I don't know what kind of bear that was. He seems to think that maybe it was a really old bear, but it was so creepy. I ate my lentils and said, I kept him talking so he wouldn't leave us there alone. And I said to the captain, let's go. I want to get the hell out of here. And he's like, what about the Q&A? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing a Q&A. We'll do it later or another day. I just want to keep going. I know you guys are watching this going, you know, she's been on the trail. They're almost halfway. Why hasn't she toughened up at all? I don't, because every time I see someone on the trail, they say to me, did you see the bear? And my thought was that I would see a bear randomly and just proceed on. And before I realized that I even saw a bear, I'd be past it. But anticipating that there's a bear or that there's one coming that might like lentils really creeps me out. And I love Captain back there. Captain, are you coming? Hurry up. Oh, he's such a smart ass. He's like, I'm getting eaten by the bear.
So, yet another break.
I got something stuck in my tooth. This is my favorite kind of break, when I can put my feet in the water. It feels so good. My tendonitis was really starting to hurt a little bit, and we came across this amazing stream, and I was like, let's take another break. Even though we just took lunch like an hour and a half ago, we only have about 5 more miles today, and we're going to be actually done before it's dark. I can't imagine. Can you imagine?
No.
And we've been done before it's dark yesterday because of the thunderstorm, but you guys have seen a lot of the vlogs. We're coming in at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I think we'll be in by like 6:30 maybe. So sometimes we don't stop at the streams, but this today I was like, it feels so good. It takes me a bit to get my feet in the water because it's cold, but then once I get them in, I'm like, this is amazing. You want to come in?
Absolutely not. I'm sticking with my shoes.
Those are cool shoes. All right, let's do a Hydro Patch update. Today I'm wearing it down here just because I was here the first day, here the second day. You shouldn't wear it in the same spot. So here's my thoughts so far. What do I like about it? I like that I don't have to think about the electrolytes being into my body and rejuicing. It just does it. And that's really awesome. What I don't like is the price. It's $9.99 a patch, and you can keep them on for 8 hours. So it's not within my budget. I think they're great for like short term or weekend or section hiking, and you just put them on, then you don't have to think about it, put one on each day. But when you're through hiking, this could be so expensive. But if they were like sold them in bulk, like, 180 of them for X amount of dollars, I'd probably consider it if it was a really good deal. But I like it. I love the concept, and I would totally use it on smaller hikes, but not on a through hike because it's just beyond my budget. But so far, I'm loving it. The Lowell Family Cemetery. I think we should have...
Bad idea. I already know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
A family cemetery on the AT trail? No,
yes!
absolutely not.
The Swero Family Cemetery. Do you think Dad and Avalon would go for it?
No.
I know Century would be on board. Oh my gosh, look at these gravestones, Largo.
I don't think those are gravestones. I think those just line the path.
Where do you... No, I think those are the gravestones. Where do you think the gravestones are then? No, these are the gravestones.
I don't know. It'd be weird if the grave was on the path.
I think this is the cemetery right here. This says, yes, this is the gravestone. Rose Lee Phillips, born in 1934, died in 2016. Oh my gosh, Largo, this is the gravestone because it has initials and stuff on it.
Huh.
Something low on it. Wow, this is wild. Oh my gosh, there's more down there. This would be so cute, Largo. We could put Captain. We could put like half of it be the pets.
You're going crazy.
You're not on board, huh?
Definitely
The trail's
not.
going to my head.
Yep.
May you all rest in peace. This is a beautiful resting spot. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You wigged out now? Wow. That's an awesome... These chimneys can withstand anything. Look at that.
No, I mean, it doesn't have a date. It just
doesn't.
says ruins.
I think it was built in 2023. 2023, guys.
For the first time in 864.5 miles, we are taking an Uber.
An Uber. We haven't taken an Uber the whole time we've been on the trail because most of the places we're at do not have Ubers. So we're Ubering to the hotel, and Will is gonna come and hang out with us for our 0, which is really, 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 really cool. What's the first thing you're gonna do? Shower?
Actually, probably not because we don't have spare clothes.
I'm gonna shower and sit in a towel then. I'm disgusting. I'm gonna wear the towel to Chipotle.
Clearly, she's not used to hiking for long distances.
Oh yeah. Look at this pro over here, out in the woods for 5 days. I haven't had a steak. Will and I were trying to figure it out. I don't think I've had a steak in 20 years. And I've been with married to Will for 24, right? When was
Just
the last
about.
time you saw me eat a steak?
And I'm stuck with like a salad.
Jenna's stuck with us.
Welcome to the end of day 78. We are clearly still Captain and Sunshine.
I had a great time today.
Mm-hmm.
I walked so much today.
What would you say was your best part?
Was my favorite part was walking 17 miles today.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Such a good and specific first part. I would honestly say my favorite part was being able to just come here and relax and enjoy this amazing room.
I felt like I barely walked a step today, but yet 17 miles was what I did.
I know. Such a shocker, isn't it? I would say, yeah, that's my best. I wouldn't really say I have had a worst. The tighter toe box on my newer Hokas are hurting my toenails a bit, just kind
Seriously?
of pushing them in as I'm walking downhill. But
Oh, that
that's
stinks.
it's
We never talked about that.
that's a problem that can be resolved with just toughening up my feet. And other than that, that is about it. We had an amazing night at the Outback Steakhouse,
We did.
and
You guys ate so much,
we
and Mom had like 5 lemonades.
we did. It was absolutely crazy.
Hold on, where'd we go?
Today,
Went from
today we went 17.1 miles. I know we were trying to go between 17 and 20, but sometimes you have to just kind of change your change your outlook and decide on the whim. We went 17.3, and we went from Tentsite mile 847 because we stopped very early yesterday due to the rain, to Rockfish Gap. And I would honestly say it was actually really nice getting to the beginning of the Smokies.
super flat today, huh?
Yeah, definitely. It was a slight down and then pretty much flat the entire way. And as we were getting in, we actually saw like a blinking, flashing light saying, "Welcome to the,"
No way.
I forgot the
To
name of
Shenandoah?
it. To Shenandoah's, yes.
That's cool.
It was actually really interesting. But other than that, that is going to be about it for tonight. We're going to get an amazing night's sleep, and then we'll be on our zero. Shocker.
I know.
It's going to be
Hotel breakfast.
really nice hotel breakfast. And that's about all for tonight. We will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So move your finger for a second so I can show them. Does anyone have any questions about this? You can see kind of now it's going a lot faster.
Is yours on mine?
Both of us. Both
They both on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, hold on, I'm gonna lay this down. Oh. All right.
Okay.